Assalamu alaikum. So in this video we will do this integration in two ways, and then we will have two different form of answers, and eventually you will understand that the two form of answers are basically the same answers. Okay, so first thing first, let's do the math in first way. So what I will do, I will write the denominator 1 plus cos x as it is, and now I will do some extra thing. I will write 1 minus cos x at the numerator, and to compensate that thing I will write that thing again at the denominator. Okay, so what is now at the numerator? We will now write 1 minus cos x, and here we have a plus b into a minus b formula, right? So we will have 1 minus cos square x, and you know 1 minus cos square x is equal to sin square x, right? So let me write here sin square x. Okay, so now we have to divide, 1 by sin square x, and then again we have to divide cos x by sin square x. Okay, so now we can write this sin square x, sin square x is equal to sin x into sin x, right? Okay, and now let's see, this 1 by sin square x is equal to cosec square x, and then this cos x by sin x is equal to cot x, this cos x by sin x is equal to cot x, and 1 by sin x is equal to cosec x. And now just you have to apply the formula. So if we integrate cosec square x, we will get minus cot x, and if we integrate this cosec x cot x, we will have plus cosec x, and we have to write here plus c as it is indefinite integral. Okay, so now let's do the same math in another way. Okay, so now let's do the same math in another way. Let's see what happens. So now we can write this like this. We have 1 plus cos x. Now cos x can be written as 2 into x by 2, and now we have to apply one formula, 1 plus cos 2a is equal to 2 cos square a, right? So we have to apply this formula here, and we will get 2 cos square x divided by 2. Okay, let's write this 2 outside, and then we can write this cos square x by 2 is equal to sec square x by 2 dx. Okay, so now let's assume that this x by 2 is equal to z, so we can write dx by 2 is equal to dz, right? Okay, so let me write this, write this half, let me pick this half with here, and we can write this dx by 2 is equal to dz, and we have sec square x by 2 actually is equal to sec square z. Okay, so now if we sec square, so if we now integrate this, we know the integration of sec square z is basically tan z plus c, and this z is nothing but x by 2, right? So we have 10x by 2. So we have two forms of answer, but eventually we will see now that these two answers are same. Actually they are in different form, but they are actually same. Okay, let's modify the first answer. Okay, let's modify this, and let's modify this, and let's see what happens. So minus cot x, right? So let's write cosec x here and minus cot x here, and we can write cosec x is equal to 1 by sin x, and this cot x is equal to cos x divided by sin x. Okay, so now we can write 1 minus cos x, here we can write sin x. Okay, so now we have to apply two formulas here. We know that sine 2a is equal to 2 sine a cos a. We know this, right? So we have to apply this formula here. So we can write sine x is actually 2 into x by 2, right? And if I apply this formula at the denominator, I will get 2 sine a cos a. Okay, so now let's use another formula. We know that 1 minus cos 2a is basically 2 sine square a. So now let's write this x. Write this x is equal to 2 into x by 2. So this x by 2 is basically comparable with a. So we can write this formula as 2 sine square x by 2. Okay, so now let's write this. Let's 2 cancels out, and we know that sine x by 2 can be written twice, as you have square here, then sine x by 2 cos x by 2. Sine cancels out, and we finally have 10x by 2. We have a c missing here, so write c, write c, write c, write c. Okay, so this is 10x by 2 plus c, and you see we have the same answer, 10x by 2 plus c. That means we eventually get the same answer because these two are same. Okay, so thank you. Let's meet at the next video. Okay, so thank you.